He it didn't look good.
Yeah, but you have to do that every now and then, though, Nathan.
I'm just saying, man. It just didn't. I didn't like
You're just saying you didn't like keeps breaking off, Nathan. My
it. Okay.
internet keeps breaking in and off. I don't know what it is with it. It connected and reconnected. It's internet. Every time we go to certain places, the internet sucks. I don't know what it is, but we need to fix that. We need to change it out to where it will work and reconnecting on me back and forth. Uh, I'm gonna try to go back to my. I'm gonna go back to my other deal to see if I can, my hotspot, and see if I can make it work there. Because going to the Cats Tavern deal is just really disconnecting me left and right. You know what I'm saying, Nathan? Can you hear me? Or am I
Yeah,
being slow?
barely getting you, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's messing me up. So it keeps connecting and disconnecting and connecting. Uh, the same thing it kind of did when we were doing the show at. There we go.
I hear it.
Now
It's
you hear
going
me now?
ding ding.
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So we'll just stay with that. Anyway, SRP, if you have needs for engineering, surveying, and planning, hit our guys up. They love to be behind the scenes. So if you have a new plant complex you're building, they can come in and get that working for you. Collaborative Logic, if you have needs for websites, which of course they're doing our website. And by the way, you can go online at www.mcsportsnetwork.com and order your t-shirts now, your Matt Clark Academy t-shirts. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Also, if you have needs for computers or software to make your office run smoother, your company run smoother, they can do that for you. If you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand to be moved, hey, hit our boys up at Oak Grove Trucking. And once again, we are here at Cat's Tavern, located 901 64th Street, just one block north of 63rd off of Classen. Cannot miss it. Once you turn right, you can only turn right and go back east, and it's between Chartel and Classic. Cannot miss it. It's a great place. Open Monday through Sunday from 12 to 2. And the reason why we're here is courtesy of YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, and proud sponsor for us to be here supporting women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go into the main locations, which is where our boy Nathan is, at the main bank, 401 Elm, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. It is 66 steps, bro, by the way.
It is 66 steps.
It's 66
Yep,
steps, okay. Did you
55 from the ATM, though, right?
you just
55 from the ATM, 56 from the ATM.
you're not going to ever let that go, are you?
No, never. As long as you say it, I'm going to keep going with it.
But brother, you needed an ATM in the bank.
That's questionable.
That's
Because
not
then we got to deal with people like you coming in the bank all the time.
wow.
Just messing with you.
People like me coming into the bank all the time. Wow. Thank you, Nathan. That makes me feel so better about myself. You
I'm
people in
just messing
Yukon,
with you.
you people in Yukon have a wonderful way of doing that. And of course, YB East was off the Parkway and US 66 or 39th Expressway. YB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40, and it's not 200 steps from the Waffle House parking lot. Drew.
I think Drew's full crap on that.
Yes, he is. YB Peoples located on 23rd in Bethany between Rockwell and McCarthy. Cannot miss it. And then, of course, my guy. Hey, where's my boy at here? I don't have him on here yet.
You talking about Eddie?
My clothing guy. I have to add him. I don't have him on here. My guy, Amgrown Clothing. I don't have my guy, Jonathan Bicky Triplet. I don't have him added to this deal yet. So anyway, you can see my guy. He's great for that. He is a good dude, and I'm sorry that we do not have him on here. But I did buy some clothes. If you have suits and stuff like that, I need to post a picture of the suit that I had that I wore that he hooked me up with at the JFK Awards. So that is a good thing. What'd you
I
send
think
me,
we
Nathan?
need some pictures of you in suits in the 80s. I want to see some of that.
Stoops?
Yeah, suits.
Oh,
Some of your suits
suits.
from the 80s, man. I want to see some of them.
Why you want to make fun of my leisure suits, man?
I didn't say I was gonna make fun of
You
him.
was gonna make fun of you. You want to see me in bell bottoms and my platform shoes.
I mean, I didn't say I was gonna make fun of him. I just said I was gonna see him.
Well, there are no.
I can't comment for everybody else. Though.
There's no. Well, actually, there is a picture, but I don't know if you can see my shoes in my bell bottoms. It was taken with Dave Bliss.
Hey, look at your phone. Look at your phone.
I did. I saw the picture of J-Dub.
Did you see that picture?
Yeah, J-Dub. Yeah. My hair used to be about like that.
That's horrible, dude.
That's how long mine was.
Oh my God, dude. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's how long it was. I'll never do that again. But, I just like it braided because I have a friend who wants to braid it. So I'm going to do that. But anyway.
Do you remember what he looked like his first year in the league?
Yes.
He had that little tail sticking out the front.
Yeah, he's a different cat, man. He just really is.
He is.
He really is.
He is.
Now, speaking of the Thunder schedule, we have all these TV games, okay, which are you okay with the games that we have on TNT and ESPN?
You know what I'm pissed about, though, Matt, really honestly. How do they leave us off the Christmas Day schedule? How does that happen?
For the first time in however long. We always play Christmas games.
I know. What the heck? I mean, I was mad about that.
Yeah, well, let me see. Who do we play December 19th? We have the Magic. I don't have our schedule in front of me. Let me see if I can find our schedule.
I think I can get it right quick. Which day are you looking at?
The teams that we play, because we play right around Christmas, don't we?
Good question.
Okay, December, we play home on the 23rd, and then the 26th, we're at the Pacers.
Yep. So we have 3 days off there, and that's just crap. Now, I would like to know when the last time was that the previous winner of the West, either conference, either one of them, number one seed in the previous year of both conferences didn't play on Christmas Day. The next year. That's what I'm saying.
Well, first of all, nobody expected to be the Thunder.
But still, it doesn't matter.
I understand.
It's still the number one seed in the conference.
Nobody
not playing on Christmas
Nobody
Day.
expected
that
to
doesn't
be.
make any sense.
Nobody expected to be the Thunder. Okay.
But that's irrelevant. I mean, it is what it is, and it's not like they made the schedule before the season ended last year.
No, they. Once again, it's just like the T-Wolves. We're playing the T-Wolves on February 13th in Minnesota, and then 10 days later we're playing them again in Minnesota on TV. I'm like, what was that?
T-Wolves, we kind of just barely touched on it, and I'm sure you've addressed it already on the show. But I mean, what do you think about that trade?
What, Minnesota trading Karl Anthony Towns?
Yep.
I think that he disappeared in the playoffs every year.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to tell me, man. I agree with you on that.
No, so I think that was part of it, that he disappeared. And
I think Julius Randle will give him a pretty good. I mean, if he can stay
Julius
healthy,
Randle just got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Julius is a good pickup, and plus, I think the Twin Towers with him and what's my big guy's name? Gobert, Rudy Gobert, didn't work. That's what I think.
Because, I mean, let's be honest, dude. Karl Anthony Towns is soft. He is soft.
Cotton candy. I bet you his nickname is Sherman.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he didn't want contact, man. He did not want contact. And as big as he is, and as good as he is around the rim, I just don't get it.
I agree. I think that he did not want. I think he did not want one. Would y'all do me a favor and go get me a beer, please? She forgot to bring me one back out. Would you please? Ultra.
Hey,
yes, go ahead.
Deliver one out to my house if you want to.
I'm not coming to UConn, Randy. He does it like when I do that. I do this. Well, no, I do.
It's so far.
No. I do an annual. No, Nathan. I do an annual Celebrity Waiters thing that I do for upward transitions every year at Hideaway. And every year I get a text message from him that says, and orders the pizza to be delivered. Mm-hmm. Now, it's easier to do it now because he and Kimberly live where they live now in Oklahoma City. I'm not going to say where they live, but where they live is a lot easier than driving to UConn. Now he's 10 minutes away from downtown. So he and Kimberly can come down there and I will wait on themselves. But I'd rather deliver a pizza to him than have him try to me wait on him.
I will. If you're going to wait on me, I will gladly sign up for that.
You and your daughter?
Yes, absolutely. I would sign up for that in a heartbeat.
You would? You wouldn't do that to me?
Especially if you're wearing your leisure suit.
I'm not doing that, bro. Never. That is never going to happen, Nathan. Okay? That is never going to happen, bro. And I don't have that leisure suit. Number one, I don't weigh 195 pounds or 205 pounds like I did back then.
I can totally see you in a light blue leisure suit.
It was actually cream colored.
Hey, close enough.
I do have a photo of it, but you will not see the light of day with it.
Did you have corduroy pants back in the day too?
I wore corduroy pants, yes.
That's awesome.
I still have a pair of brown corduroy pants now.
Oh, okay. You need to break those things down, man.
There's nothing wrong with corduroy. What's wrong with corduroy pants?
Yeah, you're not wrong if you're 65.
Wow. Well, first of all, I'm not 65.
I'm sorry, man. I can't help. I can't say anything. I'm getting there too.
Okay, first of all,
I'm getting there.
Nathan, first of all, I'm not 65. Okay, so let's clear that.
I didn't say. Hold on. I didn't say you were.
No, but you were saying when you're 65, and that's hashtag just saying, bro. Hashtag just saying. And then you know that. All right.
Hey, I'm still. You know what? It makes me sick every time I see it, man. And I'm never going to change.
No, you're not going to change.
No, listen. These kids nowadays and these shorts they're wearing. Man. If I want to go back to the 80s and the late 70s, I would have done it.
The shorts was then? What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
They're not short.
What are you kidding? You kidding me?
The shorts aren't short. Nowadays?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question. Are the short? Are the short kids' shorts wear this day short? Like they were back in the day?
No,
they're
I'm not
not.
talking about just basketball. I'm talking about in general.
Unless they're like hugged up on their booty.
Yeah, they're not short anymore.
It's like a G-string.
They're not like that anymore.
There's still boys in Yukon wearing like 5-inch inseam. And that's just ridiculous to me.
Bro, listen. Anyway, you're not going to see those pictures either. But they are on Facebook, where I did have short shorts on.
Dude, if my shorts don't go below my knees, I'm not wearing them. And I'll never
used to have a pair of orange shorts that were, when you got wet, they cling to your body.
At least you didn't do a Vince Young, and I hope you know what I'm talking about.
Girls loved it though. Girls loved
I'm sure.
Girls loved it. And I didn't give a shit what guys think because I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying. I mean, what they were saying. I can't believe I just cursed. Whatever they're saying. But anyway, I'm just saying. But game shorts, but I like the shorts that are shorter. I hated when they were all long past their knees. I hated that. I like them shorter.
No. Dude, if they don't pass your knees, you don't need to be wearing them.
What?
If they don't go past your knees, you don't need to be wearing them.
What are you talking about?
I will never.
I'm not homophobic. He said, now she called you out and said you're homophobic.
No,
they can hear. I'm on the patio, Nathan. They can hear what you're saying. They can listen to what you're saying.
Nobody wants to see that, man. Nobody wants to see your junk hanging out the bottom of your shorts.
You can't see anything hanging out your shorts. No, you can't even see that now.
Why are you looking at that?
He said, "What?" She goes, "Why are you looking at that anyway?"
Why not the game?
Well, it's kind of hard when it's just staring you right in the face.
Well, not at the games. They don't do those at the games.
It's like back in the days.
They're playing basketball. They're not short anymore.
Dude, I'm not talking about just basketball. I'm talking about just life in general.
I know, but we're talking about basketball, bro.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a little different.
Okay, good. So we can get back on track now. Okay, thanks. Glad we're back. Oh, man, okay. Here are our first 10 games, Nathan. Okay,
let's go. At Denver.
Your thought process on that?
Well, we got 2 at Denver, so I'm gonna go split. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Well, we're just doing the first game at Denver, opening night, October 24th.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the win on that one. I think these guys are gonna come out pumped up and ready to go.
And that's a Thursday night too.
Yep. Is that opening night? That's not opening night, is it?
Yeah.
Is it really opening?
Yeah, opening
night?
night
Wow.
for us. For
No,
us.
no, I'm talking about the NBA opening. Is it the
I think
NBA
I
opening
think
night?
opening night is Tuesday or Wednesday. It's the first
Okay.
night for NBA, I
All right.
believe.
So, I think they're going to come out fired up and ready to go. That's just, especially a national TV game, they're going to come out fired up and ready to go.
And
So I think
especially
we're
it's the
gonna take
Nuggets, at the Nuggets. And the beautiful
Yep.
thing about it is now you have Gordon and Jokic. They don't have an advantage of us anymore
that.
inside.
Right.
Because you're going to have to play Hartenstein and Chet together.
Well,
And
even though
maybe
you're
even
going to see Gordon push Chet around. I mean,
and you may even have to go Chet and Hartenstein and J. Will because Jokic does not
That'd be
push J.
fun,
Will
wouldn't it?
anywhere.
That'd be fun.
He doesn't put J. Will anywhere. Then you could put Hartenstein because Chet can guard Michael Porter Jr. out on the perimeter.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. If you saw a lineup with SGA, J-Dub, Hartenstein, Chet, and
J. Will,
that'd be kind of a cool lineup.
Well, because Jokic can't push J. Will a while, but the problem is J. Will is too short, and Jokic can just jump hook right over the top of him from the thing. But you can at least have Chet coming in and possibly block that or alter it from him playing on the wing. So that does
I think
help.
what we're going to get this year is a lot what we wanted to see last year, but with different personnel. We wanted to see J. Will and Chet together, and they never did it, barely. And now you're going to see they're going to play Hartenstein Chet together. I guarantee.
Oh hell yeah, they're going
to. That's what we kind
to.
of want to see. That's what we want to see.
Well, you have to because of you can't fish 30th in defensive offensive rebound. You can't.
And you can't pay a guy $30 million not to play him.
No, he's going to play. No, that's the guy you and I wanted. I wanted him. You wanted him. That's who we wanted the whole time.
I think Presti wanted him.
I think Presti. I think that's why he did the Hayward trade. And I've told these people. I said, listen. Number one, he did not think we're going to be the number one overseed. If he had, he would not have made the trade to make Dallas stronger. And number two, he would not have done that. Number three, he would have. He had his mind on Hartenstein the whole time. That's why he got Hayward. It's the only reason. So he could get that money that we were paying him for that. That's why he got it.
Now, let's not forget, he got rid of Pokashevsky's contract. He got rid of Misic's contract. He got rid of Trey Mann's contract.
Yep.
I mean, he got rid of all those contracts just to get an expiring deal. Because those guys still have guaranteed contracts this year.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that he did that, but mainly to get the Hayward because to have the freed up money.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing though. If he wouldn't have done that, he wouldn't have had the money to sign Hartenstein in the offseason.
Right. Well, remember though, he traded them for Hayward to trade out because your contracts had to be equal. So he got it through all three of them to be able to trade for that because he knew that he wanted Hartenstein because he did not think the problem is the Thunder overachieved in his mind and the coach's mind. And now that you're there can't be no more of, they're the youngest team and all that BS. Ain't no more of that nonsense.
No.
Ain't no more of that nonsense. Now you got a coach, and we're going to see what happens. So next game at the Bulls on Saturday night.
That better be a win.
That should be a win, especially with Josh, unfortunately, going out with a torn ACL out for the year. That should help us. Then we have the Hawks at home, a 6 p.m. game. Not a 7 p.m. game on Sunday, but a 6 p.m. game against Trey. Of course, Trey Young's coming back. 6 o'clock.
It doesn't matter who plays for the Hawks, man. You got to win that. You're better than that team.
So you and I agree we should be 2-1 minimum.
Yeah, I'm going 3-0, but yes.
3-0 or 2-1. Then you have the Spurs at home on, let me see, Sunday. That's a Wednesday. That's a late game, 8:30 game.
You cannot let Victor Wembanyama beat you at home. You cannot do that. You gotta.
Well, he and Chet are going to be at each other.
They hate each other. They hate each other so bad.
They really don't like each other, do they?
No, they don't. Now,
well, I think they respect each other. They respect each other.
Wembanyama's way better as a player, but yeah, you're right. They hate each other. But Chet's got the better team, so
Chet has the better team.
I mean, you gotta.
But I think with Chris Paul, though, it's gonna make a huge difference.
Yeah, he will, but not big enough for us to lose.
They'll win more than 20 games.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder. Look up their over/under, Nathan. The Spurs over/under. Let's see what it is.
But you said, as the Thunder, you got to win that.
Yeah, you got to win that. And 8:30 game Wednesday night, prime time on ESPN. Yes.
Yeah, got to win. Even if Wembanyama, which he will, gets the better at that, but if he does, you still got to win that game because it doesn't matter.
I agree 100%. Okay, then you have at the Blazers and at the Clippers on
You got to
back-to-back
win
nights.
that Blazers. Got to win that one. But isn't that a back-to-back?
Back-to-back, yes. Our first back-to-back is the Bulls and the Hawks.
Okay, I think you probably lose that LA game. Would be my guess. Now you should win it, but you, on a back-to-back on the West Coast, I think you probably lose that game.
Yeah, the Clippers at the Clippers is going to be a hard one for us to win, I think. But SGA just kills them every time he sees them.
Every time. But
he's pissed.
Well, I say they used to kill us. We'll see. I don't know, man. I mean, they're not the team they used to be.
No, they're not. But you never know. Then of course we come back at home. So what are we at this point? Let me see. That's 2-1.
5-1. Is that right? I got to say 5-1.
Or 4-2.
Yep, 5-1 or 4-2. Yep.
Yeah. Yes. 5-1, 4-2. 4-2 should be your worst. You should be. Then we have the Magic at home.
Hey, the Spurs are 30. Is it really 35.5? Wow.
Oh. 35.5?
35.5. That's what I'm seeing. That's on DraftKings.
I'm gonna say.
I'm definitely going under on that one. Definitely going under on that one.
So they're saying a 15 game. They're gonna win 14. Chris Paul is a 14 game difference. Yes, I'll do over. I want to say 30. I want to do 37.
I'm going in. I'm going 20. Probably 27 to 30 would be my guess.
So they're going to be. He's only worth 7 to 10 wins.
I mean, to me, yeah. I mean,
he's worth more than
great,
that.
But then he's still 39-year-old Chris Paul.
I understand, but the way that he'll have them playing, he putting the ball in the right place, and I'm going to.
No, but there's no guarantee he's going to be healthy all season either.
That's true. You got a good point, but I'm still going to go over. Okay, then you have the Nuggets. Did you say win or loss at the Magic?
I'm going to say that's at home, so I'm going to say we're going to win that game.
5-2. Okay, then again at the Nuggets.
I'm going. I'm 6-1 there, but you're 5-3.
I'm 5-2.
Okay, so I'm going to say we're going to lose that second game at Denver. So that'll put us at 6-2.
Or 5-3.
6-2.
Or 5-3.
Or 5-3.
But see, I think we're going to split them.
Yeah, but you picked us to win the opening night or lose the opening night.
Lose the opening night, win the second one. Yes.
Okay, so we're the same on the same page.
Yes. So I'm 6-2, and 5-3 at worst. Then the Rockets at home.
Well, I'm going to pick us to win, but I'm going to say you better win that game, even though because Houston gives us a tough time all the time. It doesn't matter who they play.
They're so athletic. They're so athletic. It's just tough with them. It really is with them. Yeah. Then last game of the 10-game deal. So you've got us at 7-2.
7-2. Yep.
So I got us 6-3 at worst. Okay, Golden State.
At home, we're winning that game. Even though Drew likes to throw out fake trades and make us think that Steph Curry's getting traded to the Lakers.
Well, I just don't see them leaving Steph Curry out there like that, man. I really don't.
I agree with you 100%.
And then, of course, that's a back-to-back night, and then the 11th game is the Clippers at home. So we played the Clippers twice on back-to-back nights, which I thought sucked.
I think we get them at home. So I'm going to take us 8-2.
8-2. I'm thinking 8-2, 7-3, 6-4 should be the worst we should be. The reason why I say 6-4 is the worst because trying to figure out how everybody plays together.
Yeah.
So that's why I said 6.
Something that we need to do, something we need to focus on too that we did last year that was really a good thing was not losing 3 games in a row ever. We never, until we got to the playoffs, we've never lost 3 games in a row. The whole season.
Yes, 100%. We lost to the Mavericks 3 games in a row. It's only 3 games we lost. We waited to the semifinals to do that. And we still shouldn't have lost 3 in a row. Game 5,
no.
Game 5, him changing the starting lineups was the most bonehead move. I'm like, what the heck?
Well, I mean, I didn't mind the change in the lineup. I just wish he wouldn't have put Isaiah Joe in the lineup.
Yeah, but my point is, why are you changing the lineups during the playoffs? Period.
Well, I mean,
Nathan, I agree. I understand.
Josh had no business playing in that field.
I understand, but my thing is this: you put in Isaiah Joe as a starter instead of Case or Wiggins.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I didn't mind the change. I just didn't like the personnel he put in there.
Right, and that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Putting in Isaiah Joe, put in Cason, put in Aaron, one of the two.
Not him.
Yes,
and once again, if
exactly.
you have a veteran coaching staff, you don't make that mistake in games 5 and 6.
I mean, we talked about this last week. The year before when he plugged Wiggins in.
Wiggins in once, yeah, he won. I think he was 7-0 or 8-0 as a starter. Yes, 100%.
So, I mean, what aren't you seeing? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on here?
Well, like I've said many times, a lot of people like him, and I like him too as a developmental coach. But like I said last year, we're no longer a developmental team, and I said that last year. I said, this developmental stuff, stop saying it. We played in so many close games 2 years before that with Josh and SJ when they jailed. Then we lose Chet for a year, and we still play a bunch of close games, which we win. Then last year we won a bunch of close games. We're going to win close games. We had a winning record in what? We had a winning record in one score game or, 5 and 5 or less points. We had a winning record. Why? Because we know how to get defensive stops, and you put the ball in SJ's hands. If you want to win, it's really simple. At the end of the games, the last 2 minutes, give him the ball and let him. What did Sam say? Don't let him dribble or whatever and do his thing.
Yeah.
Because when you try to pass to everybody else, it's not a good recipe for a Thunder victory. It's just not. But once again, Nathan, they're developing for the future. They're developing for the future.
Hey, my fridge is broken. You think Dagnall could fix that for me? Because,
what?
He's the cooler. So, I mean,
what'd you say?
Know if he needed to fix my. He can come fix my refrigerator because it's not cooling down.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you call him the cooler? Did you just call him the cooler?
The cooler just popped in my head.
Did you just call him the cooler? Wow, I don't really know what to say to that. I really don't know what to say to that, bro. I really don't know what to say to that.
I'm still new at this, so I've got excuses.
Or is that you're saying that's okay. Well, we have our playoff schedule, our first preseason schedule. We're going to play 4 games. And we're not going to give you a record of what we think the Thunder are going to win in the first 4 games. If we're 0-4, okay. If we're 2-2, okay. If we're 3-1, okay. If we're 4-0, okay. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. The only thing I'm interested in is how well does Caruso and Hartenstein fit in the flow of our team. That's what I care about.
And if he's not playing, I mean, you don't need to be playing James. You don't need to be playing Dylan Jones.
He's going to play Jang. You know this. He's going to play Jang.
Oh, he's going to. Yeah, I know.
He's going to play him.
And it's going to drive me crazy.
Because we
gave
up 3 first-round picks for him. He's a developmental guy, and you gave up 3 first-round picks for him.
See, I'm on the other side. I think Jang gets traded this year.
To me, he's basically part B, part A, part B, whatever. He's basically.
They're going to trade him because they got to extend him next year if they don't. So they're going to trade him this year.
Wow. Okay. You think? So you're saying they're going to trade They're going to trade Jang and Dort and keep Isaiah Joe.
Well, is Jang's contract, is he extension eligible after?
Well, he's got the same as J-Dub. They both were drafted the same class, so this is his 3rd year of 5.
Okay, so.
Or 4.
They don't truly
3rd year of 4.
Until next year, then.
Right, at the end of this year, they're going to have to sign J-Dub and Chet to max extensions, which is what they're going to do. I mean, we're all in agreement with that, right?
Oh, for sure.
We signed both of them to max extensions, 100%.
Because if you don't, then the max extension the next year goes up. So you'd be stupid to not sign it on the cheap for season.
Well, the problem is the 2 years from that. So in 3 years from this year, 2 years from this year, you got to sign SGA to Supermax, which is $400 million.
I mean, we'll know. I mean, if they're going to keep him, he's going to sign that extension.
Right. I agree with you. If he doesn't sign the extension, you're going to know.
Because you're not giving up $400 million. I mean, I don't care if you plan on staying or not. You're not giving up $400 million.
No, you're not giving him $400 million. I'm giving him $400 million. They're not giving him $400 million.
Well, what they might do, and this might be a false sense of security, what they might do is sign him to the extension and trade him.
Right. Right.
So we'll know. I mean, we'll know.
He's Kevin Durant part 2. That's who he is.
I mean, to me, I think he's better than Kevin Durant. I mean, I know that's going out on a limb, but
no, he ain't better than Kevin Durant.
Dude, how can
he ain't better than Kevin Durant? He's not. Jay, hey, listen, Nathan. He's not better than Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's a top 10 all-time player. He's not.
Well, okay. Let me rephrase that.
Thank you.
He's not yet.
He's never ever going to be KD. SGA is now going to be a top 10 player of all time.
I don't know, man.
Top 25, maybe.
Oh, I say worst case scenario, top 15.
I mean, you got to figure out who you're going to put him in front of.
Well, I don't know yet because he's not done with his career.
I understand that he's way there, but who the hell you putting him in front of? Dr. J? You putting him in front of
no.
Charles Barkley? You putting him in front? I mean, who you putting him in front of?
Tell me. Let me tell you in 10 years. Let me tell you in 10 years.
Okay. And how many years? Did you say 10 years?
Well, he's got 10 good years left in him.
Yes, he probably has. Of the level he's at 26, 27?
25. He's only 25.
No, he's 20. I think he had his 26 or 20. I think he's 26. I think he just had a birthday, so he's 26.
So 9 good years left in him.
Yes. But he's got, the level that he's going at, he's got 6 years probably of the level, first team, second team All-NBA. He's got maybe 5 or 6 years left of that.
So offensively, he's so much different of a player than Kevin Durant. It's kind of hard to compare the two. But
KD is one of the best closers and best shooters of all time. That's not SGA.
I don't disagree with that. But on the defensive end, SGA is way better than you.
I'm not going to argue that. KD, only time I ever seen KD play defense was when he was at Golden State.
Yeah, but I mean,
and the Olympics.
You can't tell me.
And the Olympics.
You can't tell me he's not clutch because he's clutch.
Oh no, he led the NBA in 4 straight years as the number 1 player for game-winning and game-tying shots for 4 years when he's played for the Thunder until the last year he was with the Thunder.
Okay, well, again.
So
SGA hadn't got there yet.
That's what I'm saying. But they basically were close to this. Well, no, Kevin Durant left at what, 30?
He left at 30, I think, didn't he? Is that right? 2007, 2016.
So he was 9 years. So he was 27.
Yeah, 29, 20.
Because it was his second. He left at the end of before he signed his 3rd contract.
We had him through his 3rd contract. So we his second contract. Remember, we had him. I'm sorry, second contract.
Yes, we had him through his 2nd contract. His 3rd contract, he signed with Golden State.
Yeah, so we had him for 9 years.
Yes.
Had him for 9 years. So yes. SGA's in what? He's in year
he'll be in his. This
6.
is his 2nd year. This will be his 3rd contract. He'll be signing.
So he's in year what? He's in year 6 or 7.
Yes. Yes.
I think he's in year 6.
Yeah, we just got his second. This is the second. I think this is the 2nd year of his 5-year deal. This will be the third. This will be the third year.
I think it's the 3rd year.
This coming year will be his 3rd year. Right, his 3rd year of his 5-year deal.
Yes. Yeah. So this will be his 7th year in the NBA this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So give him 2 years. I mean, KD was good right off the jump, but I mean, he didn't start turning into KD until they started making their run.
Okay, he turned into KD his 3rd year.
I didn't, but he had a better. I think he had a better supporting cast.
Remember his first year was at Seattle. He was drafted by Seattle, and then they came here and we were terrible. Remember we drafted Russell, then we were terrible. Then we drafted James Harden the year after that, and then that's when we took off when we got him, because we had.
Think about the running mates he had, though. I know you don't like Russell Westbrook. Man,
no, I don't know.
he's still a Hall of Fame player.
No, I've never disputed that.
So, and James Harden, I mean, now James wasn't James then, but I mean, he's still pretty good.
James Harden, the
And
reason why we got to the finals is because James Harden killed the Spurs.
yes, absolutely. No,
That's why he beat the Spurs. No one else. I mean, we beat them as a team, but James Harden was the reason we got to the finals when we beat the Spurs.
Yes.
We ended.
So,
we basically ended their dynasty.
So who has SGA had that's been even close to those two guys?
Nobody.
I mean,
and remember we had Ibaka.
Right, not even close.
Remember we had SGA. We had KD. We had Harden. We had Russell, Ibaka. And we had Ibaka.
Yes. Yes.
We were pretty good.
Absolutely.
That's a good foursome.
For sure. Well,
and the thing is this.
Steven Adams.
Yeah, we had Steven Adams after that. But, when you look at this team, it's a very few teams like you even, I think you're the one who brought up the point. Very few teams have had the ability to, Sam Presti, to put together two teams in, this is our 16th year, Nathan?
It's 2008. So, yeah,
16th years. Yeah, 17. So, for him to have put two super teams together in that short of period of time is amazing for him as a general manager.
Sure. And don't forget about this too. The supposed breakdown and rebuild year, we had Steven Adams, Danilo Gallinari, Chris Paul, Dennis Schroeder, SGA. I mean, that was pretty amazing. He traded for that team.
Yes.
With giving up assets. So,
that's when we went to that was the COVID.
Yeah. And that team was, to me, other than maybe this team right now, that was one of the funnest teams to watch play.
That was a good team.
I loved watching that team.
That was a good team because Chris Paul, he basically gave everybody the ball in the right places for them to be the best they could possibly be.
And that team was never out of it, man.
No. And quite frankly, I was surprised we got beat by Houston in the semi. Was it first round of the playoffs or second round?
First round, yeah. First round, yeah.
7 games, wasn't it?
Westbrook and Harden. Yep.
7 games.
I agree with you.
Yeah. And that team, I love that team. Man, I love that team. I really like that team.
You remember that game? I think it was on the night of our Christmas party. You might have been there, but
I was there.
Was watching it we
were watching it.
I was watching it from the bank when Steven Adams had that full court pass to Dennis Schroeder to take it into overtime.
Yep. Randy and I were upstairs upstairs in his office watching it on the TV up there,
and
drinking some Crown.
Yeah, bar Y and B.
Because everybody was like, because Kimberly's like, where are they at? And they came upstairs. And Randy and I were sitting there like, what? Wait, what? Were you looking for me? Where'd you think I was?
Well, see, I wasn't good enough to get the invitation yet, which I still don't think I am. But I mean,
we'll make sure from now on that we invite you up there. All right, bro? We'll make sure that you're.
Because I mean, I'm all about trying to watch the Thunder game, and I got Joe down here singing karaoke while I'm trying to watch the Thunder game, and I don't
singing some 1950 song.
Yeah, Johnny Cash or something, which I mean, don't get me wrong.
But Joe can sing too. He's got a good voice.
Oh, he can.
He's a good singer.
He can. He's a great singer.
Yeah.
It's just not, but when I've got the choice between listening to him sing and watching a Thunder game, I'm watching a Thunder game.
Well, Joe don't really care. Well, he does when he can take his girl and sit there all hugged up. I'm like, why are you all hugged up at a game?
Dude, I'll never forget. This is probably one of the first games I went with Joe. It's me and Joe. I'm sorry, it's me and my wife and Carson and his 2 kids and Joe. And Joe is sitting in between me and Carson's daughter. And
that's when the bank had 6 tickets. That's back when the bank had 6 tickets.
Yes. And the kiss cam comes up, and Joe looks at Carson's daughter, and she just says, "Don't even think about it." That was pretty funny.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I wonder why nobody gives him crap about dating younger women. Everybody gives me crap about it.
We do all the time, dude. The first time we went to the Thunder game and he brought his girlfriend to the game, my wife goes, "I didn't know Joe had a daughter."
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And Joe, and oh my God, dude. I mean, I'm gonna say this. I don't want to get off on this tangent, but I gotta say this. He's got the first time I ever saw Talisha. You remember Talisha, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, so first time I saw her was at the Thunder game with Joe, and she comes walking in with Joe, and she was guess cold or something, I don't know. But Joe gave her his jacket,
His blazer, yeah.
and she's wearing a black leather tassel jacket with a big rebel flag on the back. And I'm like, Joe, why did you give her that jacket? Why did you even bring that jacket?
He doesn't care. But the thing I love about Joe is he always dresses nice. I don't like his politics, but I like his dress, the way he dresses. So I can't complain that.
100%.
I'm 100% on board with that. So, anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here, brother?
No, it's going to be a great year, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited about this year. I cannot wait to see us play so that we can do our first projections, because 54.5, like last year I predicted before preseason, before I watched them play, I predicted that we would win 56 or 57 games. And then I watched us play, I went down to 52.
Yeah,
because,
I think that was at 48, wasn't I?
Yeah, because I said 57, and I watched him coach. I was like, he's going to cost us 5 games. And so, which he did. Yeah, so I dropped down to 52, I believe, or 52 or 53. And if I'd have went with my original projection of 57, I would have made it, just like I did the year before when I projected 40 wins. And everybody at the barbershop told me I was out of my damn minds.
Go with your gut, man.
I know I should have, but I watched him coach. And I'm like, this dude's going to cost us too many. We're not going to win. He's going to cost us 5 games. And he cost us way more than that, but they won games despite of him, not because of him.
SGA won us more games than he cost us. Basically what happened.
I just think those guys just decided they're going to win in spite of him. No matter what he says, we're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to win.
I am so excited to see the first time that he's over there coaching and FJ just ignores him.
Yeah, which he does. Which he does.
When J-Dub, when J-Dub tries to come up and get the ball, or when SJ tries to come get the ball, J-Dub waves him off, and then apparently he just got hurt after that game.
I'm sorry. That was a power play by SGA. That's what that was. Mm-hmm. That's what that was. And J-Dub, because of his standing with the coaching staff, I'm going to run this. And he found out quick, no, you ain't running that because you're not doing that. And if we had been on national TV when that happened, instead of Bali, oh, my God.
They would have killed us.
Killed us. So,
and how many games did it take Chet to figure it out last year?
Not very many. Games? 1, 2.
Yeah, something like that.
And then he went from being up here to underneath the bleachers.
Well, see, that's what I want to see. I want to see how the other guys react this year. I want to see Kaysen. I want to see Wiggins. Put it like this:
everybody knows the players who the guy is. Because Josh Giddey at the New York Knicks game, he was supposed to pass to J-Dub on the alley-oop, and he looked at him and passed it to SGA. I'm giving him the ball to win the game. Forget what the hell you're talking about. We're trying to win.
Right.
That's what that was. So, this guy, he's developing J-Dub. J-Dub is the future, just like they thought Russell Westbrook is going to be the future. And they're going to make the same mistake, and I agree with you. They don't want to pay him $400 million. They don't. They don't want him to be the first $80 million a year guy. But he's going to be the first $80 million a year guy.
Would they want anybody to be the $80 million guy?
Well, it don't matter. Somebody's going to be making more money than that.
I agree. But
Anthony Edwards comes up in, what is he in, year 2? So he just
signed his extension, I think, a couple years
ago. Right, but what I'm saying is Anthony Edwards has 4 more years on his deal before he comes up. And he's going to be every bit of $85 million to $90 million a year, every bit of that, because of their TV contract.
Well, just Jokic. I mean, did he just sign an extension?
Yeah, but right now the biggest one I think is $63 million or $64 million. I think is what it is. $63 million is the most anybody's making, and that's what I'm saying, because the TV contracts. I think it's Jason Tatum. But when it comes back in, when the TV money kicks in next year, that's when the contracts are going to go through the roof. Yeah. Now, I'm like a lot of people, they're like, well, anybody should be making that much money. I understand what you're saying, but the TV monies are so big that you got to pay the players what the TV money says that they're worth. I mean, I'm sorry, Dak Prescott, $60 million, are you out your damn mind? No way he's worth $61 million. No way. No way. But the contracts are where the contracts are. And I'm perfectly fine with paying SGA $80 million if we're going to the finals and the playoffs every year. I'm okay with that.
I'm paying SGA $80 million. I ain't paying Dak Prescott $62 million. I don't care if we're going to playoffs.
No, but I understand. But what I'm saying is, SGA and the impact that he's going to make and what he's doing, he's going to be all NBA again this year, even though they're going to try to curtail him and try to move it up so he can. They're trying to not pay him what they're going to pay him. But he's going to be all NBA.
Early prediction?
Yes.
SGA's first team, guaranteed. He's winning the MVP this year.
Well, that's what everybody says. So I would love it. I would love him to be the Oklahoma City's third MVP.
But he should have won it last year.
Well, you and I talked about this. Had he played against Philly and Boston and Indiana, he missed all three of those games. All nationally televised. And had he been on the squad doing what he did, I think he would have won MVP over Jokic because nobody saw him play. That was his opportunity, and he got hurt. He doesn't get hurt. He plays in those 3 games. We beat New York. Remember, on his last second shot. Then he did not play against Philly, did not play against Boston, did not play against Indiana. And he does what he does, shoots over 30, averages 30. We win 2 out of 3. He has 30 and 3 steals or whatever. We win those 3 games, he's the MVP. But nobody saw us play. So that's what happened. So, but anyway, anything else you want to say before we get out of here, brother?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right. All right, well, hey, I want to thank everybody for watching this edition of After the Storm, our Oklahoma City first pregame season show for the 24-25 season. I want to thank our girl, Kat, for allowing us to be here on the patio, and, of course, YNB sponsoring us to be here at a woman-owned business. And if you hadn't been to Kat's, hey, I suggest you come on by and check it out. It's a fantastic place. Patio is great. It's a beautiful night out here tonight. I should have wished I'd had my big fat boy out here so he could run around, and he loves it here on the patio. If you got dogs, it's dog friendly. They have dog treats inside. They have bowls with ice water for your dogs. You have a big field out here behind me, as you can see. Ace loves to go out there, and I don't see him. He's running around out there for 30 minutes. So it's a great deal. He loves that. He pees about 25 times, comes in, drinks a bunch of water, lays down, rests for about 10 minutes, and then gets up and pees another 20 times.
How does he like? You take him in the ride in the convertible?
Oh, he loves the convertible. He hates it when the top's down.
He loves that.
The top's up. When the top's up, he sits in the passenger seat, the back passenger seat, behind the passenger seat, and stares at me because the top is up. I'm like, bro, it's too cold to have the top down, or bro, it's raining. I'm sorry, sorry. You have to just suffer through. You should be glad that I got you in the damn car and you can go for a ride. But
that dog owns you, dude. Come on,
every dog owns every owner.
Yep, you're right.
That's a fact. If you got a dog and you're a dog lover, your dog runs it. As my girl Falkenstein always says, damn, the damn dogs, they don't appreciate it. I'm the one who feeds you. I'm the one who takes you to vet. I'm spending all this money on you. They don't care.
Nope.
Feed me, let me take dumps, let me pee where I want to pee. Give me a doggy door so I can go outside when I want to. That's all I know. But I forgot to post a picture of my patio. They got done with the back part of my back patio, Nathan, they had to do a bunch of stuff in the back because I got in trouble in my neighborhood because my house needs painting. So got the deal done there at the bank. So they finished it was, man. And he had to go get more wood. I'm like, man, we have a bunch of wood. He goes, Matt, and he just showed me all the rotten wood. So they spent because he's been on and off coming by, and they've replaced probably 1, 2, 3 window seal things. They've replaced 4 panels in the back. Yeah, it was a bigger chore than what I thought it was going to be. So he's like, all we got to do is the front part, and we'll be done in about a week or so. So I was like, okay. And he goes, yeah, next thing they got to do is they got to come and do what do you call it when they do the stuff to paint your house, they have to put the primer.
Yes, primer.
He goes, it's October, we may make it pink. I go, man, don't you paint my house pink with no primer? There's no pink primer on my house.
Your electric and gas bill is going to be a lot cheaper as well.
Yeah, well, I get to put my storm windows back on. So that'll help. That'll help out immensely. But got the air conditioning fixed, so that's a good thing. Had to get that fixed. Yeah, I came out, and this other guy was going to charge me $1,900, Nathan, to fix the air conditioner. His guy came in and was like, boom, boom, and he changed a couple wires, air conditioner. Like, So 19, he goes, yeah, you don't, this is all you needed to do. So the guy was trying to get me for $1,900.
Goodness.
Then they fixed it. I was like, really? Wow. Okay. It's
Well,
amazing.
they're going to take advantage of people.
All day long they will, because we don't know. I mean, he goes, yeah, man.
right.
He goes, he said, this works fine. And he did a couple wires, and I had got a brand new thermostat thing that you punch in the numbers, this automatic or whatever. And he goes, well, he installed this wrong. Yeah.
He set you up for breaking again, huh?
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Well, hey, let me go ahead and play into that right quick. So, and again, I'm not stereotyping here, but I know that car dealers do. So, all the females out there, when you go to buy a new car, consult somebody first, because I guarantee you, the salesman's going to try to take advantage of you because you're a woman.
Yep.
And so, come see us. Go see somebody at another bank you trust. And preferably us, but talk to somebody you trust. Don't be buying a car and be getting ripped off.
Yeah, do make sure you give you guys the VIN number so they can look it up first. In fact,
Yes.
I've got to send my guy Gary just got a new car. My boss there over Santa Fe, so I got to send Randy the Venmo because he was going to go through them at CarMax. I was like, they were charging so much. I said, man, call Randy. And he goes, well, here, can you get him? I said, yeah, man, Randy's going to take care of you. I mean, that's how much they want to charge you? What? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. And you got good credit too? Yeah, no. No. That's not happening. So, but anyway, I need to get that done. I'll send it to him tomorrow. So, all right, my brother, appreciate you. That was my guy Nathan Taylor of Y&B. And anything else you want to do? Parting shots before we go?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'll see you, or I'll talk to you probably in the next couple days.
Okay, that's my guy Nathan Taylor of Y&B. And of course, we are here at Cat's Tavern. About time you showed up, Kylie. Kylie finally got here doing her thing, so got our bartender here, taking Bernie's place. So it only gets better. That's what it does. That being said, I want to thank Y&B for sponsoring us to be here today at Cat's Tavern, located here on 64th Street, just one block north of 63rd and Classen. Just go left, or go east on Classen. You go east on 64th. You can only go east. Okay. So that being said, everybody have a fantastic day. Thank you, Nathan, for being on. And if I see you tomorrow, great. If not, I'll talk to you later on.
Okay. Sounds good, man.
Appreciate you. Guy Nathan Taylor of Y&B. And for all of you guys, thank you for watching this edition of After the Storm.